It's the world's dumbest podcast. It's the live show with Boss Man Sean and John.
Yeah, a little hippie music there for you. I think it's
Cool.
Donovan. Anybody that was a hippie fan back in the day, he's the guy, right? Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Mellow Yellow.
Yeah. Didn't he introduce LSD to the world, or was that Timothy Leary?
I don't know.
Well, they're both out there, man. So if you want dudes that are out there, that's your guys. So you just got into, John, you're on the road, and I know you're traveling back, and I think Nashville or something amongst our Texas.
I'm in Music City. Music City, Nashville.
Ah, so you made it in. Okay, yeah.
Just,
so you had a heck of a time.
Got here.
Yeah, you had a heck of a Tell us about it. Tell us about the trip. You ran into an experience.
The trip has been fantastic.
Yeah.
I made the mistake, though, of coming through the extreme Southwest in the middle of summer, whenever there's a heat dome over the United States.
Well, that's not good.
We got to southern Utah, and it was 112 degrees at 7:00 at night.
Ah.
And whoever says, well, but it's a dry heat, is just absolutely full of shit. I dare anybody to go to their oven or their stove and turn it on to just 100 degrees and stick their head in there and see how it feels.
Well, when we used to visit Grandma and Grandpa many years down there, we were just north of El Paso. We were actually between Las Cruces and El Paso. Mesquite. In fact, a lot of the family still lives there. When I was like 10 years old, he put you right to work, and it was summertime, and it's about 100 degrees, and you're out there digging a ditch or whatever, drainage ditch, whatever the flavor of the week was. And man, oh man, that's hot. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think people understand. Here you got 90 something with humidity, blah, blah, blah. But out there, man, that dry heat is an ass kicker.
Yeah. I had, we did a lot of walking and a lot of hiking, and this old man had to do a lot of stopping and sitting down.
Yeah.
So
I don't doubt that one bit. Yes. I was telling Deb this morning. I said, you know what, summertime is just not my thing, man. It's really not. I'm a fall, spring kind of guy. I could do without the wintertime, do without the summertime. But that's the hand you've been dealt, really.
Yeah.
Is that nothing but that?
I don't mind the winter. I don't mind the cold. With the cold, you can at least put more clothes on. With the heat, you can only strip down but so far.
Yeah, right. But
so
anyway,
we stayed in Old Town in Albuquerque.
In fact, let me pull up. I've got a photo to share our friends out there, because I was going to do that, right? And
that's why I sent it to you.
Do that. Yeah, We'll see if we're able to do that here. Yeah, that's why I put it in a post as well, so people would understand what's going on. But yes, so y'all made it into Albuquerque, the home of Walter White, and here it is right here. This is my favorite. We'll see if we can click on it. Okay, John, can you see my post here? I guess it's fixing to come up here. It just takes a minute to share. Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Can you see that? Yeah, okay. So there's John Wilson, who's on location.
Flavor in Old Town Albuquerque.
Yeah. You know what? The wheels on that.
You said you made a comment about it needed larger wheels. Smaller, it's now the smaller the wheels, the better ass they think their car is.
I guess that's a Western thing, right? Well, look at the building that it's pulled. I guess in the little parking space right there, that building. It's 100% Adobe, right? It's got to withstand all that hot sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But man, the motel that we stayed at, the no-tell motel that we stayed at, they were cruising up and down the boulevard until about 3:00 in the morning on a Sunday night.
Outstanding. That's something.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it works out. But anyway, that's how it is out there. Quite entertaining. Just a different world all the way around.
We did have some good tacos.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you what, you can't beat the old town, the atmosphere itself. I mean, I think it's some of San Antonio was another place that I visited that had pretty amazing, authentic Mexican food as well. But
Yeah.
Old Town, oh yeah, man. I think that ranks up at the top of the list for sure. So,
Yeah,
uh,
let me tell you, I did take my gun into the room with me. That was the first room that I was armed the whole time we were
yeah.
there.
Was it? Let me ask you this: was it one of those motels where the windows actually open? Because the older, low down ones actually have the windows that open.
Yeah, well,
Most of
I don't
these,
know. I never opened the curtains.
yeah.
We just kept to ourselves. There was let's see, a couple doors down from us. The sidewalk was taped off with crime tape. So I don't know what that was all about.
Wow, that's some
You know,
stuff. Yeah.
I just wanted to do my time and get out of there.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, how about that? And just sprint out. Of course,
It's all good,
it's all
man.
good, man. So at the
Yeah,
end of the day,
I kept looking for his ad for his
yeah.
billboard, couldn't
So
find it.
you better call Saul. You better call Saul. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
southwestern part of the United States. Deb and I are gonna try to get out there. Probably not next year, but maybe the year after 28.
well, don't
Because I
go in
got
the
some.
summer.
No, it'll be
November is
springtime.
what I was told was the peak time to go.
Yeah, it'll be springtime. It'll be springtime. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
out working in the yard. In fact, I've got some more lovely stuff to share here. Let me see if I can get back to my stories because I kind of save everything all together here. Let's see, right here. Yeah, so it's amazing what some of these animals, these species, all that'll do. This is can you see that, John? That
yeah.
little post. Yeah, so this is a bird's nest that's actually made out of fast food wrappers,
Uh,
paper towels, some grass
wow.
clippings. Yeah. So we were out working there, I guess a couple weeks ago, or whatever, a little more than a week ago, what have you. And there it is. Yeah. So these rascals, and
Nature's trash pickers.
we've been dealing with some wasps lately. In fact, I got to go as soon as we're done. I've got to go out and clean that front porch. Apparently, so we actually use that long range spray stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they came back. I mean, they have
Wow.
been, yeah, they've been absolutely relentless, to say the least. And so, yeah, you got to do something. And one or two of them are just still hanging around. I mean, you can't kill the bastards, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just attempting to do that. That's been a lot of the stuff that's been going on. And of course, we've got this the water, the drain pipe stuff that we're dealing with as well, which is kind of nuts. But
Mm.
yeah, good old summertime, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely.
some big news here, of course. And I'm going to go back again to my post here. Some big news, of course, in Western North Carolina. For those of you that are following what's going on, yes, our esteemed representative, Chuck Edwards. I don't know if you had a chance to find out what's happening, but yeah, there he is. He withdraws from
Yeah, I was reading
reelection
about it last
campaign.
night.
Yeah. Yeah, were you reading all about it? Uh-huh.
What
Yeah.
a shame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a
Yeah,
shame, right? This one from
the last three
WLOS
Republican
News
candidates that
13.
we had.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah. Well, I don't
yeah.
know.
They've all been major wing nuts for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just been kind of nuts. But yeah. So yet another wing nut, yet another wing nut. And yeah, as stupid as it seems.
Now,
So
was he the one
anyway,
that replaced
yeah,
that
we're
guy in
gonna
the
see how all that
wheelchair?
shakes out. Well, he's yeah. So the guy in the wheel, Madison Cawthorn, got beat in
Yeah.
22. There were several people that were running vying for this spot. I remember I was dealing with the political stuff at the radio station and covering all that. And Cawthorn lost. I think he lost to a Trump appointee. Well, actually, really, it was Chuck Edwards. But there was another lady that got involved. She jumped in the race. I think I don't know, three or four of them. And so then Edwards won. and he won again in 24. And so this time would have been, he'd been vying for his third term, and he's out. So now they're scrambling to try to find somebody to replace him, and that's the big news this week in Western North Carolina. So, you were talking about guns. I mean, how about the story? I guess he gave a couple of his were they assistants? What, a pink gun and a blue gun?
Customized.
Bullshit.
Customized.
Yeah, it just never ends. Then, of course, before Madison Cawthorn, you had our good friend Mark Meadows, who I still
that was before my time.
Yeah, he was there for, I want to say 2 or 3 terms, and then he got appointed as Trump's, I guess, his assistant or whatever. So anyway, I think he got pinched for voter fraud or something like that, and he was doing some jail time. I mean, it's just embarrassing for the region. It really is. It's stupid and it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about it. So anyway, that's
well. Speaking of stupid and embarrassing,
yeah,
a little more trip.
You were
a little more trip news.
Okay, yeah, share it with us.
As soon as we got into the state of Arkansas, I got a headache. Right between the old temples, and the closer I got to Little Rock, which is the state capital, the worse that headache got.
Yes,
and I kind of felt like IQ points. I felt like IQ points were being sucked out of my head. And we got past Little Rock, and the headache started subsiding. It's that governor, that stupid governor that they have in Arkansas, is the absolute worst. She was Trump's mouthpiece there for a little while in the first term.
So
somehow she got elected to the state of Arkansas as the governor. But she's about as dumb as a box of Arkansas rocks.
But I mean, what do you think? It was like some kind of some radioactive minerals in the air or something that may have caused this?
I have no idea. I was just happy to get the hell out of that state.
You know what? I had been to Arkansas in a long time. It's probably been too long, and I think the last time I was there, I think I was maybe an infant or something. My dad, back in the late '60s, was a repo man, and so he had to go pick up a car in Arkansas. My mom told me this story, and she said she was the most scared she'd ever been because, she's holding me there in the front seat. This is before, I guess kids were, they had to be put in restraints and all that. This is the 60s, man. I mean, everybody was living wild and being free, right? So he's driving all the way across the state of Texas, and everybody's looking over their shoulder. I mean, it was a creepy time, but that was Dad's job. He did that for several years, and he told a lot of good stories. Yeah, scary times, a lot of repossession. But anyway, that was one of the things. So I really don't remember Arkansas much, other than just having to go, as an infant, participate in some kind of repossession. So I guess it's all good, man.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. So I'm alive today to tell about it. So.
What else going
on? Some other news this week. We're going to get back to it here if this thing will allow me and not cause things to get stupid, which I guess it doesn't like if I find something that's, so in a community that's right near us, hopefully this isn't, apparently this fella, according to Robert Stokely, I guess I'm following this guy. Yes, the Robbinsville mayor, Sean Adams, arrested on felony drug charges nearby Robbinsville, which is in Graham County. Can you see my post there, John?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay, yeah. Well, this one came from the Waynesville News, and there's the esteemed mayor from Robbinsville. Yeah, he got arrested August the 3rd. Yeah, exactly. Trafficking in methamphetamines. Yeah, what's that PWIM-SD Schedule 2? What in the world is that? I don't even know what that is. Controlled substance of some sort. Maintaining a vehicle Maybe it's a government vehicle in a dwelling or something. I don't know. And then, anyway, and I guess that's his case number. So, and of course, the comments were flying all over the place. But that's Graham County. That's not far from where we are,
Right.
and that seems to be the big news of the week there. Oh yes, and I got a chance to look at the new facility at Franklin High School. See if you can see my post here. Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay,
I can.
so there's there's a view from the outside the press box. A gorgeous facility. This, of course, is our new booth right here. Of course, and my radio crew. There's Evan Klatt, played football in 21, great guy. And of course, Coach Bobby Cuppers will be calling it this year, and I'll be doing a game or two, what have you. But we're pretty excited about that. I tell you what, and you know what, I want to thank, and if Mr. Shields, Gary Shields, ever sees our podcast, a big thank you to him for getting that done. I don't think this stuff ever would have gotten done had it not been for Gary Shields. So anyway, that's the new digs, man, and it's got air conditioning. It's nice level floor. I mean, the previous facility, I mean, we just had to make do with the best of what we had. But in the years that I did the games and such, but yeah, it's going to be something, man. I think people are really going to like that. And
is it wired for internet?
Oh yeah, it's wired for internet. In fact, we're working on a little bit of the technicalities. I was working with the guys this week on all that kind of stuff, and I think it's going to be state of the art, honestly. And
cool.
The years that I've done football, I could tell you all kinds of stories. I know one year we were doing a Cherokee game, and we were doing the Cherokee games. And the very first game we ever did was at this place called King's Academy, which is up in Kingsport, which is just right above me. And my buddy and I, Dustin Short, we get there and we get to the press box, and I guess it was the athletic director or something of King's Academy, takes us up to this. It's like this old building, and he had to open up these, you know how you have the concession stands with the little garage door things that pop up, had to open those up.
Yeah.
And then there was a bunch of stuff in there like yard markers and old scoreboard crap and all kinds of, I've done some stuff in some really rudimentary places, man.
Yeah.
And I got to say this box that we've got now at Franklin, it's fantastic. I mean, we've come a long way, really. Hats off to Coach Brooks and everybody that's put that thing together, because, man, oh, man, what a facility. But, yeah, just stuff like that. Another time I'm down in Georgia, this is like 2002, getting ready to do a ball game, and this guy comes in, kid you not, it was this really old, it was like a wooden shack, and it was kind of just made out of bare plywood, and somebody just slapped some paint on it, and there was a little light bulb, and he would turn this light on. Well, the guy came in and he took the light bulb out of there. And it's like, what do you do now? And I guess he took it to one of his other jobs. or he may have needed it somewhere else in the facility, but it was horrible. Oh, you had to.
Oh, man.
Oh, down there in Hancock County, Georgia. Wow, man. It was crazy. So, yeah.
That may have been the only light bulb that town had.
Yeah,
or
I think
the last
it was.
one, anyhow.
I think it was. I think it may have been the very last light bulb. So anyway, we've come a long way on that, and I think it's going to be a great season. And, that track is out there as well, too, so you can walk along that track, and it seems like they've done a great job with it, because the last one had some drainage problems. I don't know if y'all ever had a chance to walk on that track. It was real lumpy, bumpy, maybe.
The West End right behind the soccer net and the field goal uprights, there was still some drainage problems before they put the rubber on. Now, I don't know if they compensated for that with the rubber, but it was like a swimming pool there.
Yeah.
So hopefully they got that fixed. I think that's where the high jump goes.
Yeah, and exactly. And I think, from what I understand, they've raised the field up. I want to say it's like 2 feet or 2 to 4 feet or something like that. So it's higher up than what it was before.
Yeah.
as you're in the facility, and of course it's
But
got
like
that
I
turf.
said, they put the asphalt down, and there was still like a swimming pool in that area.
Yeah, hopefully
So I
that's going
think
to be
they
okay.
put rubber when they did the track, and then I think they put rubber in there. Hopefully they accounted for that lowness and put enough rubber in there to raise it up. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess. Still,
Yeah, yeah. And there was what is there? There's an underground spring or something that's underneath there, right? Isn't that
yeah, I don't know. I don't
area?
know. I don't know
Doesn't
the
it
history
have
on that.
something like that? Well, another town I did some ball games in. I know they had an underground spring under their stadium, and I don't know if they've ever even fixed that. That's down in Georgia, and I remember, they brought
Yeah.
a one of those little yard mower zero turn things out there, and it just created ruts, and it was just nasty because all that
Oh,
water just soaks up, or
yeah.
just
Yeah.
rises to the top, and it just creates problems.
I
So,
know they
yeah,
put a state of the art drain field in the north end. They put a lot of gravel and drain pipes
yeah,
and that kind of stuff on
yeah.
that north end. So
Well,
hopefully,
it'll be nice.
things get taken
Yeah.
care of. Yeah.
It'll be nice. Of
Yeah.
course, we got football a couple weeks away, and I was thinking that we could pick some games on our upcoming shows, John, as we get into the season, because I know a lot of people are excited about football. Um,
Yeah.
I, you pretty excited about it? I know you're a hockey guy, but it's football.
No, I like high school football as well.
Yeah, we'll pick a few games. Yeah, I don't have any. We're not doing the Pick'em show on my or tailgate show that I'm doing on Friday night on the radio, but it'd be good. Yeah, well, just to have some in front of us, we'll pick some games and maybe keep score on who's leading, or who got some
Yeah.
right, who got some wrong. I think it'd be a good thing to have on the show for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That'd be cool.
pick some pro as well. We'll add it all in there. We'll start with high school, maybe get into some pro. So yeah, I'm thinking pick them. And
Yeah.
that's not going to start for a couple weeks yet. So week after next, we'll get into that when we get into the show. Dave Stewart wants to get on here too. He's got a new album coming out. We'll talk to him sometime in the future, and I want to get Bobby Wallace on here. Maybe sing one song or whatever. But I really need him to be my. I was telling. In fact, somebody was asking me about him the other day. It's like I said, yeah, I need him to be the roving reporter, just to go out and ask people questions.
Yeah, that would be good.
Exactly. So we'll see if we can get him nailed down as well. So we'll try to get some music related stuff here in the next few weeks. By the way, Milwaukee, the baseball team, best team in baseball right now. I mean, who saw that coming? They've actually won more games than the Dodgers. If you're following the baseball thing.
They kicked my Pirates butt the last two nights. I don't know if what the result of the last night's was. I think they lost last night too. So
okay,
I think Milwaukee swept them.
Yeah, so they're on a roll right now. I think they've won 74 or 75 games, which is tops in the majors. My Phillies are kind of falling back. Braves are 8.5 up on that East. I think they're leading the East, and they got 70 wins. So they're much better than they were last year. I don't think they were nearly what they were last year. And then that American League race, you still got Tampa, Kevin Cash and Tampa Bay. They're still leading the Yankees right now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody likes the Yankees.
No.
My Guardians, Indians Guardians, they are 3 games out right now in the Central, and they got a losing record. In fact, they're tied with the Twins for second place. So I think that division, it's kind of up in the air. White Sox, remember them? You remember those guys? They lost more games than anybody else a couple years ago. They're leading the Central. They're leading the Central.
Well, good for
division.
them. Yeah.
So they might be doing something crazy. So anyway, well, what else is going? What's the plan for tonight? What are you going to do? Go down on Broadway there and check out?
Yeah, we'll go down on Broadway and see what's going on. We were in Memphis last night and went down to Beale Street.
Oh, yeah. Check out some
blues.
we
found a little blues club, and the guy suckered us in, and we went and sat down, and it was really good.
Yeah, that's Elvis Presley town.
Really
that's
good.
Elvis Presley blues. B.B. King, I think, was through there. Muddy Waters.
We were right across the street from B.B. King's, supposedly B.B. King's steakhouse.
Yeah, that's good
stuff.
So
it was good.
I think the band, some of the guys in the band got started down there. In fact, was it Levon Helm, the late drummer? Well, they're all gone now. They've all passed on, but Levon Helm, yeah, he's from that part of the country. Was it Arkansas, Mississippi, Western Tennessee, somewhere in that region right there?
Yeah.
He brought a lot of that influence in. Right there in Memphis, man. That's like Tennessee's got two music capitals. I think Memphis is your blues capital. Of course, country music's Nashville, where y'all were staying. I was wondering where y'all were staying last night because y'all had a
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah. It was a long drive. It was like 8.5 hours.
Where'd you stay the night before? Where'd you? Oh, well,
Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
we were 2 nights in Oklahoma. That was another no-tell motel.
I bet you got
But
some good
and we
Oklahoma.
definitely found out that there's two. We were in Oklahoma City.
Oh,
There's two
okay.
sides to Oklahoma City: the side you want to be on and the side you don't want to be on. And unfortunately, we were staying on the side that you don't want to be on. There was crime tape at that motel too.
Boy, you're just getting lucky all the way around. Why don't you just call ahead and say, "Hey, man, you got any rooms available that don't have crime tape?" I mean,
But last night we stayed at a real nice place, and tonight we're at a real nice place. So
oh, that's good. Well,
I'm making up for
it. Yeah, I was gonna say, Marcy get pissed at you, but yeah,
yeah,
that's an adventure.
She knows how
right?
to shoot the gun too.
By the way, Oklahoma City, I guess. Well, my son-in-law to be, we're going to that wedding next year in Houston, but there a lot of them are from Oklahoma. I think he did his undergrad work or something. He was telling me that they are fixing to build. There's plans to build the tallest building in the U.S. there in Oklahoma City, which why in the world I don't know.
Yeah,
but that's what they want to do.
You got the world champion basketball team there.
Former world champion.
Yeah, last year.
Knicks now. Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then Memphis has the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Nashville's got the Predators, and they got the football team, the Titans, and they got a new building. In fact, I think they're what are they doing? They're wad-on to get the Super Bowl there.
Yeah, the stadium's not quite finished yet. We saw it on the way out on the trip. We may see it tonight. I don't know how close it is to Broadway.
Well, Deb's son got married down there. In fact, he got married in a grassy lot that was actually right across the street from the new stadium. And that stadium's pretty impressive, man. I'm telling you, it's and the inside, from what I've seen, the plans and all that other bullshit. I mean, it's going to be, it's going to be state of the art. But they're wanting to do a Super Bowl there.
Yeah, they'll still be the Titans.
Yeah. I wish they'd bring back the Houston Oilers. Get rid of that Texans crap. I mean, I like tradition. I like history, man. I mean, they were
one of our biggest rivals.
Oh yeah, I hated them too. We were all in that AFC. What was it? The AFC Central, the old black and blue.
Yeah.
That was an awesome division. Had to deal with you guys every single year, twice a year.
Yeah.
And the damn Oilers and freaking Earl Campbell, and I like Earl Campbell. I respect Earl Campbell. That son of a bitch was hard to bring down, man. It took like 4 guys to bring him down.
Yeah, his thighs were about the size of tree trunks.
Right, and then he had Bum Phillips on the sideline with his damn cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And all that jazz. And of course, that went away. And then Cincinnati was the other team, and on occasion they got pretty good too. I mean, they had Kenny Anderson. Yeah. They had some pretty good ball players on that team.
Yep.
Isaac Curtis. Who else?
Chris Collinsworth.
Yep, Big Pete Johnson from Ohio State. That tank. He was another big dude that did some stuff. So, yeah, I miss those days. And now you got this, whatever it's called now, is the AFC North, Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Cleveland.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess it's the next best thing. We ought to be happy that we have sports teams. Considering the way everything else is going.
That's true.
All right, so we're going to get back together again next week, and I guess you'll be back in the town that never sleeps, right?
Yep. We'll be home Sunday afternoon sometime.
All right, well, sounds good, John. Sounds good. Let's see if I got some music here. Do I got some music? Oh, there we go.
We called this the lawnmower song whenever I was in college.
It does
we
sound
made
like a
up a dance
lawnmower.
for it.
That's it
Yeah.
right
You're
there.
like you're pulling the cord to start it, and then
Yeah.
walk along.
Yeah, I love the little sound effects. Yeah, John Anderson. All right, man. Sounds good. We will talk to you next week. Appreciate everybody checking in and all that jazz. And we will see you soon, brother. Safe travels back.
Okay. Take care.
All right, buddy. See ya.